Hello everyone, Chess Hoodie here. No beard, new style. Alright, so um I played a game which, as you can see below me, had zero blunders, zero mistakes, and zero inaccuracies. There were a few points where computer suggested a little bit stronger move, but it was not considered an inaccuracy since the evaluation didn't change significantly. So let's look at this game. I was white and I opened with e4, Caro-Kann c6, knight f3, d5, and in this position I played d3. And you might think, what's this? How can you say a perfect game with this move? But let me tell you, I don't remember who said it, but I heard one grandmaster say that one of these engines, either Lila 0 or Alpha 0, one of these two, suggests this as the best move. I've heard that. I heard that last year somewhere on internet. I didn't really check it. I don't know how to use. I think I cannot use Alpha Zero, but anyway, I heard this grandmaster say that this one of these engines says that this is just a move that gives white advantage. The Stockfish doesn't agree, but okay, let's see. So black can go for the endgame after exchanging, or he can just reject that option and play normal. My opponent went into the endgame, and you might think, what's this? What's this chess? But Carlsen played this way too once. Actually, he didn't win the game, but he was always close to winning, and it was a big fight, and he messed up something, and it was a draw. Bishop g4, bishop e2, e6, and now an interesting move, knight fd2. Why? Why this move blocking my pieces? Well, there is a strategic idea. The idea is once black's knight goes to the most active square, I want to be able to support my pawn and restrict that knight completely and make it a bad piece. This is actually what happened. So we had an exchange of bishops, knight d7, a4. This is a typical plan to gain some space. Later on, you will see the importance of this type of approach. And now a bad move by black. King is not well placed on c8. He should not have done that. But okay, we'll see. Knight c4, knight gf6, and you remember I told you when the knight comes to f6 we have f3, and now this knight, I don't know what's it really doing. Okay, it is developed, but for now it has no prospects. Whenever it goes here I can control it like this, so it has no active prospects for now. Okay, bishop e7, and now g3. If you turn on your engine here, it will not see g3 at first as a move, but if you leave it to run for some time, slowly g3 will climb up on the list of suggested moves. And why did I play g3? I will not reveal completely, because this is sort of a secret knowledge. I have some experience in this position, and after playing some games and losing many games, I realized the strength of this move. Not in this exact position, but in general in this structure. And there are many reasons to put this pawn here. And as I said, I'll keep it a secret. Of course, it will not be a secret for my students, those that take private lessons from me. But on YouTube, I'm not going to reveal the power of this move. All right, so if you want to find out, book a class with me, yeah? Of course, a5 is the alternative, but and if you turn on Stockfish to tell you a5 is the best, but if you let it run for some time, there is very little difference between g3 and a5, and I know the idea of a5, And I know the idea of g3 since a5 I learned by analyzing with engine in the past, and the g3 ideas I learned by myself by getting beaten and then learning why it is useful to have that pawn there. But the thing is, if you don't play a5 now, you allow b6, and it looks like black has achieved something, but actually what it does, it just changes the plans for white, how to proceed. And both are very strong, either with the pawn on a5 or with the pawn on a4. So basically, it doesn't make much difference if you know what you're doing. So I played g3, my own discovery in this structure. Rook e8, so black is just shuffling. He is not sure what to do. Bishop e3, and now b6, so he sort of prevents a5, but not really. Knight bd2, king b7, and now another deep move. Of course, here c3 was possible. Yeah, and this is a typical plan, because what do I want to do? I want to put my pawns here and prepare this push. But if I start with that, I let him come here. And right now, it doesn't work, but it gets really tactical. And since this was a blitz game, I couldn't calculate. It was too hard for me. So I chose the simple approach. So I delay my plan by putting the rook here and protecting this square. So now if he overcomes that there, it's just probably going to get trapped, but at least I can kick him out. So this is a little bit advanced stuff. But okay, the point is, he actually didn't even force me to solve those problems, because he played knight c5 without my pawn being pushed, so he doesn't even have those ideas. And now he's just in big trouble, because I can first kick him, and when he moves, now I play c3, and he will never have any how to say, any active plans with harassing me on that square. And what do you think about this position? Like, I told you that he is in big trouble, but what do you think? Is he much worse? Is he worse? Is he lost? Is he completely busted? So I'll tell you something. In this position, black is completely lost. It looks strange, and this is not okay. If you turn on the engine, it will tell you that. But after playing some games, I developed some feel for this kind of position. Of course, I still make mistakes, not in this game, but when I play, and I can lose from this great position. But I realize the power of this simple position, just with a little bit more space, a little bit better placed pieces, and some active ideas on the queen side. So you see, a very quiet opening can lead to a disaster. So this is move 17, and I don't know. I think, of course, engine also supports it, but just from my experience, this position looks terrible, and I will tell you why. It's very simple. I will attack this point like this. Yeah. So let me use different colors. So with my A pawn, I will attack B6 pawn. And it's going to be hard for him to defend that pawn. And he will probably push. But once he pushes, I will push this pawn up. And then my knight can come here and attack this guy. Also, my bishop will be attacking there, and my rook will be working on the a file. So this is the idea. But you might say, hey, but how will you push your pawn when there is a knight there? Well, that knight will eventually move. And why will it move? Because if it doesn't move, I will use that fact and transfer the play either to the center or to the king side, and with superior piece count, I will win some material there. I know it's a little bit abstract what I'm talking about right now, but this is the essence of the position. uh, my opponent voluntarily moved the knight, so I cannot show you the other plan. But okay, now a5 is good, but I decided to prepare it a little bit more. So I want this knight here, or this knight there and this knight here. So that's what I did. I attacked the pawn, win a tempo, and then now I prepared for the strike. And what's interesting is that black has no good moves. Look, this rook is tied down to the defense of this pawn. This bishop has literally no moves. This knight uh, cannot go anywhere. I mean, it can go here or here, but what is it doing there? Here it cannot go. It's double attacked. I don't know. The pawns, okay, you can move these pawns, but that's just, you're going to run out of those moves. You cannot exchange both rooks because then the f7 pawn falls. So basically, he can just do some passive move with his knight. It's terrible. He did this, and now the moment was right, so I pushed a5. So this guy is attacked. How to defend it? I mean, you can go knight a8, but then I can go knight d7, attacking here and here, and I just win that pawn. So you cannot defend that pawn. So you have to push. I told you that a long time ago. You will have to push. And now a6. Typical move. Knight a6, knight a5 check. So watch. This is attacked. This and this is attacked. And rook is attacking everything on the a file. So he put even his king there. So now the rook is attacking a knight, a pawn, and king. I know it's blocked by its own knight, but look, I just exchanged on d8 and took on c6. And watch, attacking here, attacking here, attacking there, and attacking everything. So how to survive? There is no way. Okay, of course black will fight, so he opened the rook, defended the bishop, and protected the knight. But now a simple bishop a7, opening the line for the rook, f6, knight d7, attacking the rook, rook f7, attacking the knight, knight c5, attacking this guy. It's attacked twice. So he exchanged, but now I take with check. And what? It's over. Everything falls. Knight d8, fork, uh, black loses all his pieces. So this is my game that I call the perfect game. Of course, opponent helped a little, but still, I'm really happy with it. Actually, I'm not in form right now. I'm losing rating points left and right, but I did manage to play this good game in these times of playing bad chess overall. All right, thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it. See you again. Bye.